Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been freed from a Paris jail less than 3 weeks after being handed a 5-year prison sentence over an alleged electoral funding conspiracy linked to the late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi's regime. Now, Sarkozy has been granted conditional release pending his appeals trial. A Paris court ruled that Sarkozy could be released while the appeals against his conviction for conspiring to raise funds from Libya. The tribunal said that keeping him behind bars would be an exceptional measure if there were no other ways to protect evidence and witnesses. The court banned the former president from leaving the French territory and from being in touch with key people, including co-defendants and witnesses in the case. It specifically prohibited Sarkozy from contacting Justice Minister Gerald Darmanin. An appeals trial is expected to take place later, possibly in the spring.
This decision is a normal application of the law and of the penal code procedure. It's a step. The next step is the appeal. And now, our work for Nicolas Sarkozy and for us is to prepare for this appeal.
Upon release, Sarkozy wrote, "The truth will prevail," and thanked those who had sent messages of support. He said he would focus now on the appeal process. During the hearing earlier on Monday to request his release, Sarkozy described his jailing as a nightmare for security reasons. 70-year-old Sarkozy had been held in solitary confinement at prison. Sarkozy is reacting to his release. French people said that the country's justice system appeared to not treat all citizens equally. Some said that though they had expected Sarkozy to be released, they were surprised that it had happened so quickly.
It's not because he was president of the Republic. If there's evidence of criminal conspiracy, like any other French citizen, he should go to prison. That's all there is to it. On the contrary, I think he absolutely must be beyond reproach. When you're the head of a state, when millions of people, when millions of fellow citizens have placed their trust in him by electing him, well, I think he has a duty to be irreproachable. That's it.
Not everyone is treated the same way. There are some who, even if they appeal, they remain. Well, it's true that a president in prison isn't exactly the best image, but oh well, good for him, I guess.
The first jailing of a former president in France's history grabbed headlines across the world last month. Sarkozy was sent to prison on the 21st of October after he was found guilty in September of criminal conspiracy.